Car-Basis went hunting up in North Texas on Saturday, December 12th. After about 5 hours of hunting, finally spied some hogs there off in the distance. Made my approach, going through a field of native vegetation, a lot of briar, a lot of thick undergrowth, but finally I got it close enough where I thought I could make a shot with my Lone Star Armory TX-15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced. Shooting Remington Core-Lokt bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory into Starline brass, all arranged for me by my buddy Dinny. Of course, I'm getting video through my IR Hunter Mark III, and all my spotting is with my IR Patrol. So I've got this one close hog, and that's going to be my primary target. Alright, here we go. One shot, and she goes down, and the one remaining hog that I could see disappears fairly quickly. She turned out to be a 120-pound sow and was not pregnant.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
Analysis of this hunt is available on Carpe Analysis, The Trauma Diaries number 8. Moving on to Tuesday night, December 15th, it is an overcast and misty night. And after a few hours of hunting, I finally spy my first hog. Looks like a good-sized boar, and it is on the move. I don't know if it's just time for it to move, or if I made some noise. It's a long ways off, and the wind is in my favor, but it took off. And despite trying to follow it, it makes it up to the top of the hill, and over the top, where I lose sight of it. So I think I need to head up the hill and see what else is up there. Maybe there's some more hogs. And sure enough, there's a whole sounder on the top of the hill. Not only is there a sounder, there's a lot of cattle on top of the hill as well. Here the wind is in my favor, and I just wait the hogs out as they slowly move towards me. Got two large hogs. I can't see any genitalia, but the larger one looks like a boar. So that's going to be my secondary target, and my primary target is going to be the one in the back that I think may be a sow. Alright, here we go. It goes down. First shot misses. Second shot tags the boar. And he disappears into the next field. And I've got one hog down. That turned out to be a 150-pound boar. Not what I wanted, but a good hog down. I did not find that boar that ran off, but while looking for it, this other hog comes trotting in my direction. So once again, I'm just going to wait for it to get closer. It turns broadside. And down it goes. As I made my approach on this boar, I could see that it was still flicking its ears, so it got shot a second time, and it turned out to be a 190-pound boar. A few properties later, and I spied these hogs out in the field. I get my gear out of the truck and I start heading towards them, and I realize that it's no longer just misty outside, it's actually snowing. There's ice on the gate that I go through, and I'm being hit in the face with fairly large snowflakes. I'm almost to the top of the hill. There's a low spot just behind the hill right there, and then things smooth out in the distance. Again, I'm looking for genitalia to try to separate boars from sows. That's going to be a boar. And I think this one's going to be a sow right here, and so she's going to be my target. She turns, and the rest of them run through a fence at the next pasture, and I'm left with a 170-pound sow, my first in the snow this season. Here I'm checking one last property before heading home, and it has a lone hog. There it is, out in the field. It's on the far side of the field from me, but it's stationary, so I'm going to go ahead and take the shot from right here at about 160 yards. Good hit. And I'm thinking the hog's going to run out of steam here any second now. It runs past the deer, Then it runs past the building I'm standing in front of and finally gets clear. And I drop it right there. My last hog of the night was a 170-pound boar. Carpe sus, my friends.